Hi everybody, I'm Suni and I'm here a little early for Thursday midday calming practice. I generally don't record out here in the garden because it's not a perfectly silent, serene place, and I always think I should bring you calming in an environment like that. But today I was working in the garden and my phone just went off and said, hey, you have to do this in a few minutes. And I thought, and it's just the universe reminding me that it doesn't matter where you are. I can't suggest that you wait until your environment is perfect to sit and calm either. So join me. Sit down, take in a deep breath, and allow yourself to take this time to calm down and slow down with me. Settle into your seat, gently leaning left and right, forward and back, finding that neutral position where you feel balanced. Breathing in deeply and letting the air out. Allow your eyes to close and allow your attention to turn within. Just like at your space, you're going to hear the sound of traffic. Hopefully the neighbor's done weed whacking. And there's interruptions in your space too. But that is our life. Just be open to it. It doesn't have to affect what's going on within. Just allow your attention to turn within, enjoying the feeling of cool air flowing in through your nose. And as you exhale, let go not only of the air, but let go of what you don't need. Let go of that which does not serve you, at least for these few minutes when we're together. And as always in practice with me, I'll remind you that your attention needs to be in this moment, not in that moment when you did that dumb thing the other day, and not on that thing that you want to worry about that might be coming. But keep your attention on this moment, because this is the moment we have to enjoy. When you are focusing on this moment of your life, you're enjoying a time when you can choose what you want to do. You can focus your thoughts in a direction that you wish to. In this moment of our life, you can take action, or you can choose to be still. You can learn something new, ponder something you've already learned, or listen quietly to your higher self and maybe learn something, a little direction, a little idea on a problem that you're facing today. Just enjoy breathing in and breathing out with attention in this moment. Whatever this moment brings. For some of you, I can feel the energy. You're saying, Don't you understand what this moment is bringing? We're in the middle of a pandemic. Yeah, I know that. I live here too. And of all the times you need to cultivate the ability to calm yourself, it's now. Yes, everyone in the world is facing the pandemic. But they're also living with people they love. They're making lunch. They're going about their jobs, if they still have their jobs, at home or at the office. We're all still raising children and being a good friend and doing the laundry and mowing the lawn. It's important in challenging times that you remember that it is very possible and also very important to remember that you can carry two emotions at the same time. Perhaps you have some concern over the pandemic, but you also have great joy in your life today. And when given a choice of those two emotions, I choose to focus on the joy. You can too. Taking time to calm down, focusing on the good things in your life. Surround you and your body and the people who are near you with positive energy, with a spirit that uplifts others. Breathing in and breathing out, savoring the good that you have in this moment. And let it just wash over you. And when your mind wanders from this moment to somewhere else, don't feel any frustration. That is absolutely a perfectly normal thing that happens to all of us as we try to calm ourselves down. And all I ask you to do is take the role of an observer or a reporter and just notice where your mind wandered to. As an observer, I can notice if my mind is wandering towards anxiety or worry. I can notice that without throwing myself into the midst of it all. And I can step back in my mind's eye. Just notice, oh, there I go. I'm headed towards that worry pit again. And call your mind back to this moment. This is the moment we're just practicing our skills in calming and directing our thoughts. In learning to direct your thoughts, you'll begin to experience how powerful that is. As a reporter or an observer of my mind, I can watch it wander towards something that will cause me anxiety or worry. And as the observer, I can say, nah, I'm not going there right now. And I can pull my attention back to this moment and relax. If I choose to throw myself full tilt into the worry, then yes, I will be engulfed in that land, which is not calming, not good for your immune system, not creating good energy for you or anyone else on the planet. You have these choices. You have always had the ability to make that choice. Perhaps you don't practice it enough, and I'm not shaming you at all. Learning this skill wasn't part of your education. I wish every first grade class taught mindfulness. I wish all of us had grown up in an environment where we were encouraged to choose our thoughts, because it has a great effect on our emotions. In meditation, I encourage often that you let your attention drift away from your mind and drift down to your heart area of your body. Too many of us identify with our mind as who we are, and you're so much more. Your mind is very nice, it's very smart, it's interesting, but it's kind of like a computer. Facts and figures, black and white. It imagines all kinds of things that haven't happened and probably won't happen. Let it alone for a little bit and float your attention down here, because down here in your heart area is also a greater source of power and energy in your body. Probably didn't learn that in school either, but it's true. And down in this area, this is the source of our deeper emotions. This is where our love lives, our compassion, our empathy. In trying times, we often get very lost in our heads, and we are tending to be in survival mode with a one-track mind, and often kind of me-focused. When we pull our attention back down to the heart, we're pulled back into that part of us that knows it is part of something more. Trying times or good times, we are all in this together. And it's each of our jobs to remember that people who are struggling deserve our compassion and our help. And when we're struggling, we can also ask for compassion and help. You are not alone in this world. And as we settle into our heart center, the energy that dwells there to me is that same energy that connects us all. People and plants and animals, the planet, the universe. That tie that binds us together comes from here. And I just want you to sit and enjoy that energy and that connection right now. Since this is the seat of love and compassion, pull up an experience that you have of great love in your life. And don't just think about it. Yeah, remember that time. No, I want you to relive it. Fill yourself with the love, with the compassion, with the empathy, with the connection. Feel that experience in your heart and in your whole body. You can choose your focus, and right now I've asked you to fill yourself with something positive. And if you are trying to do that, if you are enjoying this experience, notice how you feel when you do that. And know that you have that ability to fill yourself with this positive, deep emotion anytime you wish, anytime you need to. Breathing in and breathing out, and filling yourself with a positive feeling of your choosing. And if your eyes are closed, let them float back open. Choosing to fill yourself with a good, deep, connected emotion is something you can do anytime you wish. You don't have to have 15 minutes set aside. Anytime you're going into a meeting and you need to feel grounded and centered and calmed, fill yourself with that feeling of when things went well for you. Remind yourself how loved you are. Remind yourself you're part. You're not alone in all of this. Use this skill to calm yourself any time of the day you need to. Thanks for joining me. I'm always here Thursdays at noon, and also I do a half-hour session on Tuesday night at 6:30. So go practice your calming skills as you need to. Nice to see you. Take care.